Today on the Travel Insider, we'll talk about how Real de Catorce, a Mexican magic town, has found the perfect balance between music and tourism with its jazz festival. Also coming up, how the Australian tax dollars are helping the Indonesian economy. And finally, about how being the set for Game of Thrones has been a blessing but also a curse for Dubrovnik in Croatia. Let's go to the information. Real de Catorce's Jazz Festival is one of the many touristic offers offered by this wonderful magic town located in San Luis Potosí in Mexico, and it's a project that is linked to perfection with cultural tourism. In its 9th edition, held from August the 17th to August the 20th, bands such as Mad Trio, JAB, Gabriel Hernandez Trio, Juan Tenso and many others participate. And events such as this imply an important economic spill for the town that shelter it and also its surroundings. This festival has an investment of 800,000 pesos, and all the concerts offered are free and in outdoor scenarios, making a scheme that involves different places of Real de Catorce in order that the attendees know more about this great Mexican town. In addition to the concerts, activities were held in places such as the Hidalgo Garden and the Real de Catorce Cultural Center, demonstrating that this magic town is a place that has a large number of scenarios worth visiting. This is a strategy that the Secretariat of Culture of San Luis Potosí has been carrying out for several years and serves for the local and national public as well as the foreign visitors to appreciate this magical town from another perspective. Indonesia is planning 10 new Balis as part of a hoped-for tourism boom, and Australian tax dollars are helping to pave the way. The government is providing funding for the initiative through the World Bank, and the sites for the proposed developments are among some of Indonesia's most striking areas, such as Lake Toba in North Sumatra and Borobudur in Central Java and Mandalika in Lombok. A full $3 billion of infrastructure has been dedicated to the Mandalika project, including the construction of more than 10,500 hotel rooms, a theme park and a solar power plant. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade said that through the Indonesian Infrastructure Support Trust Fund, Australia had provided $2.75 million of official development assistance. A draft document from the World Bank indicates the Indonesian government's desire to increase tourism from 4% to 20% of their GDP in a 5-year period and to boost international arrivals from 9 million to 20 million people. However, members of Australia's own tourism industry have suggested the government should do more to help their tourism because tourism is the biggest industry in the region and the money the Australian government had provided in support of the Indonesian project could have been put to good use locally. Game of Thrones tourism has grown into a beast that's become increasingly hard to control, according to the people of Dubrovnik in Croatia. The insanely popular franchise is turbo boosting Croatia's economy overall through tourism. But now, the country's southern city is having to make more cutbacks to tourism numbers in a bid to prevent the overcrowding, which has become more and more problematic in recent years. Dubrovnik's mayor plans to cap the number of visitors scaling the city's medieval walls at 4,000 a day, just half of the number suggested by UNESCO, which granted the old city World Heritage Site status in 1979. Dubrovnik's previous mayor estimated that Game of Thrones has been responsible for around half of the 10% annual growth in tourists the city has seen in recent years. The benefits of this tourism boom shouldn't be forgotten. The influx of Game of Thrones fans came during a difficult spot for the Croatian economy, one that it still hasn't completely pulled itself out of. Things have been looking up thanks to tourism, but Croatia isn't willing to give itself over to mass tourism unconditionally. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media and leave a comment to let us know what you think.